Hey everybody, Mike from TasteBudOrgasm.com here. In a previous episode, I made a cup of cobbler, something as a recipe that my grandmother got from a lady named Nancy Welch in Greer, South Carolina. This many moons ago. Days, years, count it what you want. I was probably in elementary or junior high when this recipe came about. So it's something I've always fixed. But if you don't have fresh fruit, and let's say you want a blackberry cobbler, blackberries are not in season, which, you know, for a lot of parts of the U.S. they're not, or if they are, they're quite expensive. You can use powdered milk. So this just came from the local grocery store. So in the bowl, I went ahead and put in the flour, the cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'm going to do a cup of milk here, dry milk that is. So in it goes. And then 1 can of your favorite fruit. Now I like this one in particular, but certainly use whatever you want. Dump that in. Now in the meantime, our oven is heating up and it's melting the butter in the pan. So you can see, just slowly mix this all together. Now, looks like it's not going to mix together, but guarantee it will. It's just a little slow because you're using a sugary, instead of milk, you're using a sugary syrup. So you can see it's all mixing together. Again, this is called a cup of cobbler. It's done in the South a lot. It's easy, quick. It can be, some people count it as a doughy cobbler, but that's fine. Doesn't really matter. And you can see that it's all mixed up. The blackberries are there, and we're gonna pull our pan out of the oven here and check it and see what it is. So stand by as I grab that. You want to make sure your butter's completely melted, in which this case it's not, so it'll be just a few more minutes, so stand by. Alright, so we're back. The butter has finally melted in the pan. In this case, I am using Pyrex. Now, in this recipe, you use a stick of butter. Hey, we love our butter in the South. Let's readjust that a little bit. Get the milk out of the way. Just dump it in like this. And we will scrape the bowl here in just a moment. Don't want to leave any of this yumminess in there. Again, this is the cup of cobbler. It's made with a cup of sugar, cup of flour, a cup of milk. You can use powdered milk. If so, you want to make sure you have something with juices in it. Using canned apples in a very thick sauce will not work. Trust me on that. Now we take this, go into a 375 degree oven for anywhere 30 to 45 minutes depending on your oven. Some ovens cook faster than others, or they're hotter I should say. So it goes in. And we get our handy dandy timer. Make sure you have a reliable timer that you know where it is. It's always easy to use. So go 35, start. All right, folks, we'll see you when it comes out of the oven. Bye. All right, everybody, 35 minutes has elapsed. Too bad we don't have smell-o-vision because this cobbler's smelling really good. And this has come out to a perfect crust on top, nice and brown. Grab a spoon here, and you see it's still soft, which is fine. We want to let it cool before we cut into it. Now with the blackberry cobbler, French vanilla ice cream is always, with any cobbler, I think French vanilla goes really well. If you have the ability to, or the resources to make your own ice cream, hey, nothing beats homemade ice cream. So this is actually going to my class. I'm trying to learn sign language. Today is the last class of our first classes here at the center here in Palm Springs. and my way of saying thanks to everybody for helping me learn. So it's going to be a great time. Any questions, drop an email, post a message on the Facebook page, TasteBud PS, or on the website at tastebudorgasm.com. Definitely get back to you. Thanks. Have a great one.